Hey, welcome to the channel. It's Friday. It's about 4 o'clock, and I had to come up to see my doctor up here up in Niman, so I figured I'd walk around and make a video. This is an area that I usually don't walk around, and I usually try to avoid like the plague, especially during this time. From what I understand, during summertime, it's really wild up here. But I thought while I'm waiting, I'll walk around and make a video and show you a few things that are here. And I'm going to tell you, I appreciate everybody that's coming to the channel and left comments, bought super coffee, or bought coffee, super thanks and all that. I really appreciate that. You know, it helps out, and I know you're enjoying the content, so you know, it makes me feel good. But anyway, I'll turn the camera around so you can see where we're at. And my doctor's office is right there, but we're going to walk down this way to the right. Now over here is a place called Rotatery, and I had coffee there last week when I was up. It was really good. I may stop and get some later, but what I was going to tell you about today is just crazy stuff going on YouTube right now. You know, I get a lot of the feeds from the Philippines, and it's just crazy the stuff that people are doing right now to try to make content. And apparently this guy, and it seems that he is Russian, but he's also, I think he has American citizenship as well. And he was over in the Philippines just doing, I mean, just some outrageous stuff that you just wouldn't do. You know, stealing a motorcycle, harassing security guards, stealing their hats, tried to steal a motorcycle, and just all kinds of stuff. Well, you know, everybody thinks this is all fun and games. How you doing? But he posted the videos up while he was still in the country, and the Filipino government the president I mean, he just flipped out and got really upset, and they went after the guy and they locked him up, and they charged him with a bunch of crimes, and thrown him in jail. No bond. You know, he's in what they say, immigration detention. But what this guy has been doing, he's been doing this for years, and what he does is he messes up and then, you know, they deport him. Well, he's in for a shock this time. The government said that they're not going to deport him, they're going to prosecute him. Now there's Rock Me Burger here, and there's one inside the moat that or down on Loicro that's just like this, and it's pretty good. A lot of new shops up here since the last time I really came up and walked around and looked around. A lot of new places have gone up, but this guy is looking at some serious time. He's looking at, from what they're saying on the news media, that he's looking anywhere from 5 to 15 to 20 years in the prison and in the Philippines. And now that's not a pretty sight for anybody to have to go through that. But you know, you play, you pay. YouTube's kind of funny, you know. I mean, people, you know, are really trying hard to make content. AI has come out, and you know, some of these stories that we're hearing, are they AI created? I really don't know. Here's a neat little restaurant. You know, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. You know, who knows? Now, I'll be honest with you, I use AI for my thumbnails. It makes it real easy, simple to use, and I can pretty much punch in there what I want, and it will give me the picture that I like. Now, I think we may walk to the next street and then down. My appointment's not till 5 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time to walk around a little bit. But Yeah, that's something that's going to play a big part, I think, in YouTube in the future, is content being created with AI and put up on YouTube, and you really don't know what you're looking at, whether you're looking at real stuff or AI created. It's kind of hard to tell. How you doing? We'll see what happens now. This restaurant here, I know, has been here a long time. It is one of the originals that has survived. Rubber Killer, huh? Rubber Killer Cafe, huh? But yeah, this place has been here for a long time. Never ate here. Now I think we will go down here and we will walk to the right. Still a lot of people here. I didn't even attempt to come up to the city during Songkran. I want to stay dry, and I don't want to get involved in it, so I pretty much stayed in. And even around the house, it was very it was iffy if you could get out. It wasn't too bad, but there were a couple kids out there throwing, and most of the time, if you kind of wave your hand and they see that you're not playing, they're real respectful, and they didn't wet you. But the problem was, a lot of the good food places that we normally eat were closed, so we had to be creative as far as what we were going to have for dinner. Now these all look like townhouses here. Yeah. Well, I bet you the rent is just astronomical in one of these things. I wouldn't even want to guess to see what they are. You got a beautiful house over here. At Niman Massage. Huh. But yeah, it's now, as far as I know, it's calmed down in the city. They're not out there spraying or doing anything. So after I go to the well, that's kind of neat. It says our buds are so good they should be illegal. That's funny. But after I go to the doctor, I'm going to go into the city and probably have dinner at Gecko and then go home. But I don't think they'll be throwing water today. Most of it ended yesterday. I hope. Who knows? You don't know until you get in there. But yeah, this guy, and I've seen some YouTubers here in Thailand do some crazy stuff. We had one big YouTuber that he froze a fish with some kind of nitrous oxide or something, and anyway, and brought it back to life, and he posted the video up, and they criticized him pretty bad. And then the next thing he did was put coins on the railroad, and they actually picked him up for that, and he got into a little bit of trouble.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from America originally.
Where?
Tennessee.
Same as Arkansas.
There you go. You don't mind being on YouTube, do you?
I don't know.
Okay. You live up here?
No, I live in Majo.
Majo. Okay. Yeah. I live in Hang Dong. I'm just up here.
Hang Dang.
Hang Dang. Seeing my doctor, and I figured I'd make a YouTube video. Good dentist here, huh?
Yeah.
I've heard about them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're the best.
You take care, buddy.
Be safe.
Okay. You did. I was going to ask him if he voted for Clinton, but I better not. God only knows what would save. He says he's from Arkansas. He may have. But back where I was, gosh. Yeah, and they hello. There was a question as to whether he was going to get deported or not. And he was married to a Thai woman at the time. Now I don't know who he's married to. I think he divorced her and maybe has a different one now. Try to get past this music if I can. Yep. if I have to. If you hear silence now, it's because they've copywritten the music that's playing in the background. But sometimes if I talk over it, they don't pick up on it. But we are going to go down here and we'll take a right and catch that road. That's an old house that's survived. Huh. But we're gonna go down this way. But yeah, that was one, and then there was another one that blew up his motorbike, and I don't think he got in any trouble, but they really criticized him on YouTube for doing that. Hello. And he caught quite a bit of flack about that. You know, taking a perfectly good motorcycle and blowing it up just for content. Now let's see here. I think we will go right here. Some point in time I'll end up back where I started from. But yeah, I don't know what gets into these guys, what they're thinking. This guy in the Philippines, and there's another one in Korea that I understand he's locked up now as well. And I don't know whether his name is Johnny Somalia or something like that. I don't know if he's American or not. I watched one of his videos and it didn't sound like he had a foreign accent, so I'd say he probably wasn't American. But these guys do these off-the-wall crazy things, and then they expect no repercussions. Now, what he was doing, the video that I saw, he had bought a watch that was a phone or something, but he was doing a live stream, and every time somebody would tip him $5, Lover's Spa, Exclusive Spa, Chiang Mai, huh? Every time somebody would tip him $5, he would use the phone to call the Korean police in Seoul. And he'd have him, he had it on video. Finally, they came and snatched him up. Now, what'll happen to him, who knows? It's hard to tell. But these guys are just stupid for content. I mean, it's just, it's crazy. But I think we're going to start seeing a whole lot more of it. And hopefully the guys that pick up on the AI stuff will keep it nice and keep it clean and keep it legal. And they won't get into any trouble. But I played with it the other day. And gosh, it gave me scripts for all kinds of different scenarios that I would type in. And created pictures and the whole 9 yards. So some of this stuff that you might be seeing may be AI created, who knows. But I will, like I said, I'll own up to it. I use it for my thumbnails. It's also built into my Filmora program that I use, and sometimes I use it there too. Now let's see which way we're gonna go. It's hard for me because I don't know where I'm at up here. Now I think I don't want to go that way. Maybe I'll walk further on down this way, and it will get me close to where I need to be. Now there used to be a place up here, Auto Cafe, huh? Soy 13. Used to be a place up here that Leck and I would come to when she broke her screen on her computer, or on her tablet, and it looks like it's gone out of business. So it was somewhere around in here. Traditional Thai massage. Head, neck, shoulder, 300 baht an hour, huh? Deep tissue. Swati cop. You would probably get a traditional massage there with no funny business. Now we're back about where we started, and let's see which way we'll go here. I think I'll walk back down this way. Now I think you've pretty much already seen most of this stuff here. There used to be a bicycle. Yeah, Jackie's Bikes. If you want a decent bike, you can pick one up there.
Yeah, it's so much better with a bike. It is.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of high-end bikes here. I don't think he rents them. I think he just sells them, and he does repairs on them as well. Bistro coffee and cocktails. Chow Praya massage. I'll let these guys get around us. And we come back out at Rock Me Burger. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all coming and watching this video, and like I said, I appreciate everybody that's bought super thanks, bought coffee, sent me comments, emails and stuff like that. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.